Hey guys, Luna here, and welcome back to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. Let's just get right back into this, shall we? Last time we got this cute little buddy. Oh, mind you, we got this cute little buddy. He's so cute. Wait, no, I don't want it. And they follow you around. I need to turn out my settings, audio. Oh, that is the cutest thing ever. Oh, it's so cute. I love. Okay, bye. Okay, we're good. Just cute little thing over. I'm good now. Hey, buddy. You catch Cal at the gate of the gardens. He's carrying a big bucket of rocks. Hi, Luna, he exclaims. He pauses to pat you on the head, pat your pet on the head. And hello to you too, Berkeley. Oh, I'm supposed to tell you this new park near the geoponics now. We can all run around and run. Nobody will say we're trampling your fields. You should come play there sometime. Bring Berkeley, they'll love it. Where am I? Relax in the park. Nice. You spot your dad playing with two of the other actors. So, nothing there. Vickery. Only mobile and juvenile from the Vickery is curious and larger harmless creatures. The big eye growth. Fair enough. Hey. Talked to my sister. She's doing some super secret extra credit project. She wanted clothes. Fair enough. What memories do I have? I got berry and I got the roots and the flowers. Hey. Caustic hormones cause us to be intimate with other. Well, I got you some medical roots. Hey, Tammy, got you a present. Got you a yellow flower. See, what do I want to do? I do want to work in the depot more, because one or two more perception and organization should help. Could get another cake, but I think I want to make my memories a little bit smaller, so just the spa. Gonna get rid of boring, because boring is just not helping me at all. I think I just do want to increase my persuasion too. Persuasion, organization, and perception are all three skills I want to improve. So work in the depot. It's another meeting of the Secret Fun Times Club. You're trying to figure out what to do today. It's your job as vice president of fun ideas, but you're having trouble coming up with something. Think, Lunas, think. What's that smell? As Tang asks as she joined you. You think she meant something farted and you giggled. But then you can smell it too. It's like burning, like burning mustard, spices, and strong acid. Then the overhead lights start to flicker. Oh, that keeps happening, Mars says with a shrug. Like the same time every afternoon. Nobody knows why. It's a mystery. She and Tang look at each other, then at you. A mystery! At the jump of their feet, there's a mystery afoot, and the SFC is going to solve it. Tang brings up a fresh notepad and a hologram adds 2 bullets. Weird smell of flickering lights. And the smell's coming from that vent, he says, pointing to the screen in the corner. Get a schematic to see where the vent goes. Pull up the schematic of the ship to see on your holopad, track where the vent goes. It's a snaking route around the ship and connects to the cafeteria kitchens. It smells awful here. Auntie C and T are far expanding the name to print with a cutting board and belches out of foul black smoke. Oh gosh, kids, she says, don't come any closer. There's darn prints on the fridge again. Everything that comes out is awfully burned, and I don't want you to breathe in the smoke. Every gosh darn day, she mutters under her breath. Then Tanley quietly points upward. The flickering lights are here too. Take a close look. There's some kind of black dust near them. That's weird. Little clumps are in it and stuck to the wall and ceilings. All around the outlet are back of the namprin too. You climb up onto the counter, much to antecedent's annoyance. When you put the hand near the black dust, your halopon makes the hand tickle, like vibrating slightly. Tana climbs up with you and tries to. Electromagnetism, she confirms. The ferromagnetic material on holopods are reacting to the presence of magnets, or electrical current. I think it's in this dust. She makes a note. Electromagnetic dust. Auntie C and choose you out of the kitchens. Out, go play somewhere else, my darlings. You got supper to prepare. You follow the clumps of black dust through the lounge down the long hallway to the children's creche. It's quiet here, and instinctively you all walk softly and stop talking. You slow as you approach the playroom. Shh, Tammy says as you reach the door, as you stop behind Nem, Cal, and Marcy bump from behind. Sorry, she whispers, I hear something like something eating, something really small. Tang notes this too, but at least the room's silent, dimly lit, except for the hollow projected teddy bear in the corner that keeps flickering on and off. The one that nearly killed Tammy. You thought Professor Hal fixed it. Bravely enter the room. Nice. As you step in, all the lights in the room suddenly turn on. Two magical toys start playing at once. Two musical toys start playing all at once, and a toy robot begins spinning in circles, roaring. Marcy shrieks. Tantine runs forward, suddenly grabs a glass from an art table and slams it upside down on the counter. Caught it, she yells. Aww. Gather around to see under the glass that are what you look like 4 round metal things like ball bearings. As you watch them, one of them starts to roll. It advances to the edge of the glass and then rolls in a ring around the inside. It stops. Then a pair of long silver antennae emerge from the top of the ball. They click together, producing a bright spark of electricity. You all jump back. The other 3 balls gradually wake up and begin snapping at their own antennas. I think we solved our mystery, Tang says with a growing smile. Sure enough, you find more magnetic black dust and something as tiny bite marks in the electrical cord leading to the hollow projector. They must be feeding off the electricity, Tang explains, then storing it like a battery to use for self-defense, and this dust must be the excrement. Fascinating. You report your findings to Professor Hal. He realizes these pests have been siphoning off electrical current from the ship since it's landed and are responsible for some dangerous power surges. Mystery of the weird smell. Hal gives you some kudos and thanks. Get to work. Nice. So, 4, 3, 2. Trying to figure out. What if I do? Because that's going to just make whatever bigger. I don't know if there's a way to get better than 18. Organization, persuasion, and organization, extra additional gear. Nice. You wake up to the sound of your parents arguing in hushed tones, clearly trying not to disturb you. Blink away the sleep from your eyes, eventually remembering. Wait, isn't today your 13th birthday? Where are your birthday cutoffs? Your parents always make a big deal about your birthday. You peek out through the privacy curtain on your bunk and listen in on their argument. You're being unreasonable, Mom says. Luce is a teenager now. You have to give her an opportunity to take calculated risks, or she'll start acting out. That's just what being a teenager is. Going off in the wilderness isn't a calculated risk, your dad replies. It's too dangerous. It's weird to hear your parents arguing. If they ever disagree, they sort it out quietly or go to mediation. This time they sound really upsetting. Don't need to... When they glance at you, your mom holds up her hand to silence you and go back to talking. Jam, she grades, you've said yourself that we need every person out there surveying for edible native plants, and you're even going yourself. Why not our daughter? Your dad flails his hands helplessly. Because, Flu, she's our daughter. It's our responsibility to keep her safe. You're not keeping anyone safe by calling her, your mom almost shouts, and your dad flinches in shock. Luna's survival depends on her understanding of the planet we're living on, so you're not doing her or the colony any favors by pretending that that's not the case. I can take care of myself. You point out that you saved Professor Howe when you're only 11, so clearly you can handle yourself. Your dad's shoulders sag as he shakes his head. You barely even know what was out there, kiddo, he mutters. Your mom's fierce expression softens. Hey, Luna, sorry, it's your birthday today, and we're arguing like a pair of buttholes. Happy birthday. They both give you a hug. We meant to order up from the canteen and have your usual birthday breakfast, but we got to talking about how Utopia opened up positions as expeditions for kids 13 and older, and, well, that's you now. I suppose we'll have to let you spread your wings someday, your dad relents. I'll just feel better knowing you were safe inside our colony walls. He gives your mom a faint smile. We decided early on to let you choose your own path in life, so just, if you want to join the expeditions, we'll be behind you. Just be safe. We perk, so we now can add in gear, one of the extra slots, which I think I'll do the blue one just because as of right now, actually, I think these two might be the best. Do you have anything to say? No? Okay. Hey! Happy birthday! Got this for you! Made you this! Share it with Tammy because I always like sharing it with you. Hey! Tangier standing still with her face in the sky, letting blue snowflakes under her cheek. They melt almost immediately. She doesn't move as you approach. After a minute, she winches and rubs her eyes. It stings, she says, because it's made of acid. Acid snow? Tang nods. Professor House says it isn't harmful, and it's an important part of the natural cycle there. It freezes at 12 degrees Celsius and turns into tiny crystals that are so heavy they fall from clouds. You can see them under a microscope. She sticks out her tongue, lets some flakes on them. Tastes kind of sour, but sweet. Fascinating. She pulls out a sample jar of her coat. We know what it's made of, but our understanding is incomplete, she says, and places a jar of outcropping rocks. The big mushrooms change in shape and color before the snow begins to fall. I wonder if there's some sort of signal that precedes the changing of seasons. What happens if I expose samples collected in dust season to snow from the quiet season? A small, excited smile creeps across Ting's face. There's so much to learn about this planet, I can't wait. You and your brother are so much alike. Yes, we used to get that a lot. I guess it's so true if you think sneaking out the colony is the same as valid scientific research. He's so dumb. He only cares about feelings, especially his own. Yeah. Hey, buddy. No. Man, that sounds so sad. Well, hey Cal, I got a cake for you. 'Cause I know you like cake. You find your dad comparing some plant samples. When he sees you, put down test tubes and give you a big hug. Kiddo, he exclaims as he kneels down and looks at you in the eye. I've been thinking. I want to say I'm sorry for your mom and I were arguing your birthday. We disagree sometimes, just like every couple. But it's unfair that you had to see how the choices you get made. I was really upset. Your dad's face falls. I know, I'm sorry, Gooseberry here. I hope the depot's open now. Go get yourself a piece of candy or something on me. Mom and I talked out, he continues. They're both just really putting on everything into the farm right now, and it's making us kind of snappy. Don't worry about it, okay? If you want to join Utopia's exploration team, just be careful. It's dangerous out there. You learned at a young age not to seek out your mom. So I can gain some perception and animal skills. Some floor nearby, bravery and perception. I think for now I'm gonna think I'm gonna do some exploration. I think doing some exploration would be good. So explore the plains. Because I do need... When you boarded the expedition in bushes this morning, you didn't know what to expect. Trouble to you and the other surveyors with a few clicks north of the Pacific Plains, a high flat area with cooler weather than your colony. You could barely control excitement as you watch your landscape change. And now you're here. You're finally old enough for a real survey mission away from the colony. Oh, nice. +10 to combat, +2 to fighting. Here's your plaza cutter, she says, handing you one. It's a tool for cutting and heating things. You can use it to make a fire, cauterize a wound, boil water, and cut some materials. Pretty alright. You can use it for self-defense too, but I wouldn't suggest it. Gonna be in danger? She makes a social motion with her hand. This is a quiet area, and what we're doing, we're not supposed to be in danger. We're just gonna be taking notes and pictures and keeping track of all the flora and fauna we see. Just don't touch anything unless I ask you to take a sample. Everything is potentially dangerous. We don't know how much about what's out there, which is why we need surveyors, even youngins like you. The Pacific Plains are a sparse region. Like you can assume from the name, you can see things from a long way off. Utopia sees you squinting at the horizon, and what are you gonna do if you see something coming for you? Avoid it. Good kid. Hey, I got a new perk. All collectibles glow. Utopia proves petting it back. We don't need any trouble. Darius joins you. He must have come from an earlier omnibus. Good you're here. UTS says, digging for another plaza cutter for DS. You two greenhorns are with me for the foreseeable. Now, you don't gotta sniff each other's butts all the time out here, but I do expect you to be in yelling distance. Comms can get pretty spotty out here. You and Doug share knowing glasses. You've both been seeking out to explore a long time before you're officially allowed to. Utopia hands you a surveying drone and shows you how to launch it. It will automatically perform local scans wherever you go. Through detailed scans you still need to be done manually. When you return here to the depot, will upload the findings to HoloNet. Your job is to cover ground, see what's out there, and so long as it isn't dangerous, record it. She stops you in the back. Alright, team, don't get yourselves killed out there, okay? Which is nice that all collectibles now glow, because sometimes I might miss them. Massive dead bushes block your way. They have pointy spines assigned to short swords, and they look very, very sharp. Blast your way through it. Good thing you brought plaza cutter with you. You cut the hole through the bushes and set a bunch of the surrounding forest while you're at it. That teaches bushes to get in your way. Pick up the wood. You stop to watch a herd of shaggy purple furred animals slowly meandering down this hill. You've never seen them before. Study them. 5, 4, 3. Next round. 5, 4, 2, 2. 5. Double zeros and 1. There's probably another way to make this better, but oh nope, 16 out of 16 last round only. Features occurs like grass, so they must be some kind of photosynthesis, an animal that gets part of the energy from the sun. You know creatures like this, though you've never seen any yourself. Your survey journal doesn't have any information about this particular species. Found a new species. Maybe that'll be cool. You decide to name just in case. You look at them through the holographers at maximum zoom. You can kind of make out they have super long jaws, like a huge underbite. Name this species herding sunbiter. Cool, I got some more animals here. Name the thought. So the herding sunbiter will have to log your discovery. I'll come back to that thing later. There's a couple flowers there. A large creature's blocking path. A boulder with arms, bush growing out of his back. A bush bulb. Utopia's mentioned these before. Part animal, part vegetable, and part mineral. These usually gentle giants camouflage themselves as part of the forest. This one's lumbering slowly back and forth between large strands of glump shrooms and a wide circular lake. It's like in some kind of patrol. It growls like a warning when you try and squeeze past it, so you have to back off. And look inside, this one's lying through easy. Find a route through its territory. Let's see here. 2, 2. So it'll be 4, 5. I think doing... let's see. 1, 0. I'll do that, I guess. 5, 4. I'll give that. Give this one +2, I guess. So I don't have to. Perfect. You sneak through the glum mushrooms clawing under them so the bushboat doesn't see you. You nearly get stuck at one point and wonder, what if DS has to come rescue you? That would be embarrassing. Find a route through and continue on your way. Oh, hey, DS. Hey, Luna, stay, Grace, you cautiously leaves past the native path. Hey, do you want me to show you something? DS never overturns a friendship. However, this must be pretty cool. Yes, you always find the coolest stuff. Follow him for nearly half an hour. A couple times he stops to listen for something, then continues on when trumping through the fields of broad, tumbled mushrooms and staying out first. After a while, you start to wonder if he's just lost. You're about to say something when he holds up his hand for silence and directs you to crawl under a huge mushroom. On the other side, you have a view of down to one of the perfectly round ponds. Taking up most of it's enormous Eno. Its lugs are deep underwater. It's a bear nail, Deo tells you. They live in swamps. Usually don't see him here. This one's totally at home. It dips its long nest even longer mouth into the pond. It's sucking up water from the bottom and spewing it out of the spout from the back of its head. Cool. Get some more animal skills, which is nice. The spray of beautiful turquoise water sparkles in the sun. Tiny, colorful bird-like creatures dart around, catching the tiny fish that spray out. Sit and watch quietly. Yay, more friendship. I'm glad. Enjoy the pretty scene together. Some crystals there. There's another person here. Yeah, I'll try this. You spot some familiar looking food. Hey, you've seen this before. It's no rock underneath. It's all part of one creature. A bulba bush. It pays no attention, continuing to blend in with the rest of the surroundings. Pick the fruit. Not getting away without being delicious. Grab some of the fruit as the bulba bush rises up and roars with anger. Yep, you knew it would be happy. Calm it down. So I can do 0, 1, 2. No, that wouldn't work. Let's do 5. Then, yeah, I think that's probably my best bet for the first round. 2, 5, 2, 0. Next round. 4, 3, 3, 0, 0, 16, 17. There, I think that's, swap that. There we go. I think that's probably my best bet. Yeah, 18 out of 18. You soothe the bulba bush and it seems to nod in your direction. Can you have some fruit if you want? Only take a little. Though a teen colony food. You scramble up and pluck a few fruits on its back. It lumbers off into the forest. You're too worn out to continue. You have to go home now. That's okay. Spent the month exploring. Some more perceptions, more animals. Level 2 pets perks. Upgrade pets via the relaxing in the park. Huzzah! New perk. That's nice. That's, well, memories, collectibles. I don't have any collectibles for anyone. I'll just kind of, well, hey Dad. Oh, wait, no, I don't have do I not? Oh, yeah, I have 38. Hey, DS. Gonna tell me nerd, you can save it. I'm not gonna call you a nerd. I like you. Don't have anything for anyone. Good to see you. I'm gonna go relaxing in the park because I want to upgrade my pet. You and Cal walk through the park, a special place set aside for growing ornamental plants from Earth. It's grown from a precious seed bank preserved for over 20 years aboard the stratosphere before your mother started planting them here on Fortuna. Almost nothing here is grown for food, though many of them are technically edible. It's so green here, Cal says, stopping to smell a bush of fish-fried red flowers with velvet petals. Wow, they smell so sweet. My mom worked really hard on this. Mom brought these flower seeds from Earth and somehow found time to cultivate them here, even though there's so much work to do on the farm. It just goes to show a lot about my mom you still don't know. It's so peaceful. Kyle breathes deep, a funny smile on his face. It really is. This is one of my favorite places in the whole colony. You can really feel the love in every plant. One of the pretty white flowers in a particular is flourishing here, the Australia, my mother's favorite. Seems to be growing faster than even native plants do, covering the path and bluffs with tiny white stars. You practically push clumps of it aside in some places just to make sure you don't crush any. Good thing it's so beautiful. Huh, weird. Didn't let me upgrade my pets. Morning, Dad. Dad was sniffing and sneezing pretty bad this morning. He laps around this time of year, so you've been feeling anxious about his health, especially now that the pollen's back. He's working hard in the field, his respirator hanging from his neck as he grunts and shovels up dirt into a wheelbarrow. He sees you coming and stands up straight, coughing a little as he stretches back. Hey, kiddo, what brings you out here? Dad, you have to wear your respirator. Your dad makes me do blah blah motions with his hands. I do, just don't look at me like that. I'm getting some fresh air. It's hard to breathe with that thing on. He leans on his shovel, tucking one foot behind the other, rocking back and forth. Trust is, I've been working like a dog. I'd love to get out here for a while. Hey, what do you say and I go for a walk? I know you don't get outside the walls much either, but we could do a little nature walk. I study all the plants from the foragers bring back, but I never really see them in a while. You want to go outside? Sure, people can try new things, right? Mom doesn't see the draw. He continues flipping up the shoulders and picking up his way carefully down to the cornfields. She likes what she can control, but there's a whole planet out there, and I want to explore. He stops and doubles over, suddenly racked with a coughing fit that makes him unable to speak. He tries a few times to catch his breath, but each time he just starts coughing harder. The pink pollen in the air swirls and edibles around you both. Maybe you should stay indoors. Oh, your dad wheezes. You're just like Instance, that old stick in the mud. I remember when we were younger, she would always walk around with her nose in everyone's business. She always thinks she knows what's best for people. Despite his brave words, he has held it on for you for balance as he catches his breath again. Okay, maybe now's not the best time. He gasps, finally putting his respirator back on. But you and me, we have a date with outside work, and I'm taking a rain check. I really hope so that you're good. He says, his eyes rimmed and seeming in irritation. Can't wait till Instance figures out the treatment for the next shimmering thing. She says maybe next year, maybe the one after that I'm going to be the first in line, you bet. Certainly something. On a thing. Yeah, have a little bit of projects for different things in the background. Cutie patootie. Do I have any? No, I don't have anything anyone would like. Hey, don't have anything to talk to anyone about. Gotta just check in with everybody though, just to see. Greetings, human. Kinda wanna do the persuasive. Kinda wanna do the view the notice board, short colony food, college security. Not doing that good. So is there a garden somewhere? There's a spa. Gotta just kind of check where the garden is. There is no garden, which is weird. Maybe it's out here. Hey, buddy. Is the garden connected to this? No. Yeah, I think I'll up my persuasion a tad. So... You're working with Mars when a depot order comes through the hollow pad. Pretend batteries for the Kriyash. You're busy packaging up another order, so you send it to her hollow bomb. Despite her constant complaining how boring and beneath the job is, Marcy's very good at it. She finds ways to do things faster and more efficiently, and she hardly ever makes mistakes. Which is certainly interesting. Which is why you're surprised when you get the order from the nanoprint and find 15 batteries. You check the rest of your requisition again. Wait, it says 15 batteries before now? I swear it said 10 before. Mary scoops up the 5 extras, giving you a wink, and she has them in the back. Confront her. Okay, don't be a buzzkill, Luna, she says, rolling her eyes. Even Seek skims off a little off the top. Why else would they keep such a tight control of the nano-printer? What are you gonna do? Tell Elliot? If you do, Sick would just be on my side because they know I'll sell them out too. Be your word against both of ours. Besides, it's not even for me. It's for the Secret Fun Times Club, which is a secret, so it's not like I can send them actual requisition for this stuff. I'll cook the books, I guess. Marzy's deception is pretty good. He only caught it because you happened to see the requisition first, and you happened to put it back to the queue for Marcy to pick up, and you happened to be the one packed it up. You work with Marcy to set out so the first person to open a requisition must complete it themselves. Believing you're doing it increasing reliability. 6. Approves of this change. It's a little more work, but it means that Marcy is free to edit requisitions to our heart's content. Marcy is pleased with your work, so she gives you a kiss on the cheek. Nice. Let's see. Neighboring yellow cards. +2 to that. Huzzah. I got persuasion. +1 to social card. Your yellow cards now get +1 in social challenges. Huzzah. Huzzah. Which is part of the reason why I want to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna visit the spot, get rid of some of these lower cards, so I can start reducing how many memories get rolled up. For various reasons. So no items out here. Has it hanging. Don't have anything to talk to you about. Hopefully you can overcome the pollen dad. I'm gonna tell her what I learned today. You're so busy, the only thing you're able to work on done is multitasking. Sighing while you're eating, brushing your teeth in the shower, listening to all novels while you're falling asleep. You have to double up on everything. At least I get some more. Well, you can't expect your mom to take it easy, but she just stops and casts you back. My dog, alright? Just too much work, not much hours in the day. I know how you feel. Let's see here. So I'm gonna. Survey the plains, because there's still a lot to encounter out here. Anything off to the left? Oh, did miss a thing off to the left. Storing up on all this extra wood. Definitely want to try and encounter as many of these events as I can. Series of small circular pods chained together to form an impassable body water. You don't see an obvious route through. The path does continue the distance on the other side. Look for a place to cross. Wait. Well, 5, 5, 4, I guess. Or I could do 16, 15. Yeah, that's a bit better. 5, 0, 0, 0. And 6, 5, 3, 3, 30, 34. Win! Huzzah! Victorious. Plus 2 perception. There's another place where two pools meet that you think you can leap over. There's a little pond that looks too small to house anything real dangerous. You hope you approach your water's edge. Leap of faith, plus 1 bravery. Make it over the narrow gap. Nice, you feel empowered. Just keep making my way through. Yeah, might as well do this event. You must bump into Diaz. He's being still and quiet and hunched over down a little knoll. He shows at you and points. Don't scare them. You follow his finger and sees what the bush looks like shaking violently. 2 bushes actually at opposites in the clearing. Oh, the bush bulbs far away. They just really do look like plants and rocks. They're fighting over territory, he says. How do you know that? If they're quiet, you see a lot. +1 animals. You watch the 2 creatures face off, rhythmically rustling leaves that grow out of their heads and backs. Their gnarly branches like antennas swirl over their heads as they rear up into the full height. Even from far away, they look imposing, like agile boulders. One goes and then the other. They watch each other carefully, attituning and repeating each other's motions, trying to outdo each other. Ultimately, the smaller, more graceful one seems to be declared the winner. The loser plops back down and shuffles away out into the jungle defeated. Interesting. Certainly not what I was expecting. Wood, piece of wood. Well, I guess I'll interact with you. You're crossing the clearing when you see a terrible cracking and pounding sound. A bush bell bursts through the tree line, barreling straight towards you. Whatever's making a bush bell run, you're pretty sure you don't want to be on the other on the business end of it. Bravely stand your ground. Definitely get both of the 5s up. 6, 1, 3. It's not much, but I could do 16, 18. Yeah, I think that's better. 3, 4. Do that. So that's 23. That's 27. 5, 27. Yeah, I think that's. Yeah, I think this is probably my best bet. Could have gone 29. That's not like I knew. Creatures pounds past you like a powerful stone-like gorilla arm smashing the ground. Doesn't even seem like you see and goes around you without even looking at you. You look around, but there's no sign of whatever motivated the bush bub to run so fast. At least that's something to be grateful about. There's another event there, but for now, I shall collect my supplies that I see. Come to encounter that later. Drifts of smart snow make this area hard to pass through. Your feet keep sinking into it, and you have to get to work to free them every step. The only way forward here is an exceptionally deep area. So I could play and shovel out of the way. Find it. Shovel it out of the way. So +1 toughness. You actually don't have a shovel with you, but you find a brush out of the way you can sort of use like a broom to sweep the snow out of the way. The spark snow is lighter and floofier than you were expecting. Whacking it with the brush causes the shower to pretty sparks and tiny popping noises. It takes ages to clear the path, but it's always satisfying. Hopefully the next fair through will appreciate your hard work. The flower. Yeah, so I can do one, maybe two more events. The terrain here is straight in some kind of smooth rock covered in lichen, tiny plants. It's really warm and the spark snow melts when hit it. Carefully move around it. Change the card to red. Do 6/6 that. 3. Yeah, 2. I think that'll probably be good. 4, 4. Okay, next. That's actually really good. 5, 5, 4, 3, 0. And then I'll use a log to make that 2 to make that even better. Win! Huzzah! Additional perception. After cautiously walking around only for a few minutes and observing it quietly, you realize the ground's alive. It's rumbling very slightly. What you thought it was just a rock slowly opens its an eye. It stares at you dreamily and you stare back fascinated. This must be a very ancient creature. It's so vast, even completely merged with the surroundings. There are even trees growing out of it. +1 to animals. It's a little animal like a moth with huge webbed feet lands between you and massive eyes, starts preening. The eyes dilate to focus on the moth, then slowly closes again in what you feel like might be contentment. After a minute, you feel a faint rumble under your feet, regular breathing in and out, snoring. You keep off the creature and careful not to wake it again. Yeah, okay. Last event that I can do. There's not much to find out here, but peaceful atmosphere for great contemplation. You can find a particularly beautiful plateau where you can see the plains spread out before you like a picnic blanket, like rounds, like dying, the like glimmering mirrors of sky. Dust is scurrying further ahead. He's eager to find some adventure. Stop to meditate. Gain some stress and gain a perception. That's good. Focus on the sounds around you, on your breathing, on the freezing of your bottom rock and slightly cooler breeze on your face. It's very peaceful. You can feel you relax as you become one with the planet. So I can actually do several more events. Huzzah. So yeah, I can do... At the edge of one of the circular ponds, something sparkling catches your eye. Well, everything around here sparkles, but this thing really catches your eye. The water in the lake is deep and milky, though, and you can't see the bottom. It's completely still, almost too still. It's all perfectly cylindrical. You remember you've been warned about to getting too close to these ponds. Bravely approach the water. And 6. So first and last pane. And yeah, I'll just do that for now, because I can't really do anything else. So I'll need to get plus that 6 and 3. Do that 6 and 6. Oh, that's actually good. Swap that 29. Yeah, so 29 for that. 31 for this. I think that's probably my best bets. Though I could change a shoot, but I want to save that to give to people. Not quite enough bravery. You aren't scared some pond or whatever might live in it. You march up to the edge, keeping your eyes on the shiny prize, and paw around the snow looking for that shiny whatever it is. It looks like a pretty crystal just sitting on the ground. Cool find. So I got that one last event. There's the boss event. Your deer shine nearby to come quick and look at this. You meet up with Zeus, who's curiously cleaning out a part of the path. There's no twigs, pebble, or bit of grass, or Eurydice, Dorbs, moth, scales, the lotus there. Most looks like it's been swept clean. And here in the middle, in the perfect circle, 3 meters wide, is what you could describe as a shrine. A hollowed waist-high structure made the twigs packed from bark snow form the centerpiece, and around it are deliberate spaces around colorful fruit, flowers, and glittering shields like an offering. And stake it out and wait. Perception. I do that, yeah, that's 3, 3. Let's see, first to last panel, +1 to that. That's 1 for each on play cards. That's 16, that's 14. I think saving that for the last one might be good. And 3 for every 27? Yeah, I think this might be my best bet. Yeah, 27 out of 27. You hang out for hours, but you don't discover anything except how boring idea it was. Darius takes a nap. You're almost falling asleep when something shuffles into the clearing. It's a bush bulb. Crawls too slowly down the path. It stops to pick up a pot flower and carefully picks up a stone. When it arrives at the shrine, you carefully place the flower on the pile of flowers. Playfully places the flower on a pile of flowers and the stone on a pile of stones. Then picks up the stone and repositions it just so. Huh. You're wondering if this creature is somehow religious, or it's trying to attract a mate of somehow show of decor. There's so much you don't know about animals just to live here. Interesting. Well, definitely discovered a lot. You're getting older. It's that magical time in life, full of discoveries and possibilities. When children become adults and bodies start changing in weird, wonderful, embarrassing ways. When you were younger, Congress gave you a class and frank presentation about preparing for changing your bodies. Would you experience in the next few years? Which parts of the presentation are relevant for you? I'm not gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna say that. You and your friends giggle all your way through Congress' presentation with a left with a new appreciation of wonders of the human body. Puberty felt like something that you would go so far in the future that didn't apply to you. You put it out of your mind that even as you notice calories begin to drop or mice starting to ask you dress differently, to one morning you wake up and something feels different. You know some things are different as soon as you open your eyes. Things are squelchier than you expect them to be down there. You're having an exciting dream and then something happened, but you can barely remember it. You just want to close your eyes again. You remember Kangaroo's sexual education classes, and really not really ready for the real world practical applications. After a few minutes you sigh and must have the courage to look under your blankets. Yeah, that's a thing. Ignore it. You leave the way the sheets the way they are. It's fine. It's fine, you don't want to think about it. Later that day, you get a hollow message from Yum. You're doing your own laundry for now, young lady. Put the sheets in the recyclator. You return home late to find your parents and place a sack of neatly folded rags on your bedside table. How embarrassing. You angrily throw them in your parents' bed, on your parents' bed, retreat into your bunk, refusing to speak them when you come home from work. Hormones. Hooray. What is happening? You feel on today. Like everything that happened so fair and tragic. Like you want to punch yourself and cry about. Like you want to be left alone, but also you desperately want attention. It feels like a font of new energy starting to bubble up inside you. Dangerous, uncontrollable energy. Welcome to puberty. Which, weird enough as is. But we already have lots of different baby shares that we've discovered. Hey, how you feeling? Ever heard stories about changelings? Old humans, humans used to think fairies would steal the human face and replace them with their own. Do you think that happens with me and Tang? I'm just playing a lot. Sometimes I feel like not even human. Oh, baby. Training for the festival, totally understandable. Chief and Great Abhorrence. Okay, yeah. Which I have nothing to give you, but I have a thing to give to you. Got you a present. Oh, we learned your birthday was on. Okay, that's nice. You find Tammy in the common room quarters. She's heavily absorbed in cleaning, balancing a chair to dust high up on the walls. You always wondered who did all of really his cleaning around the colony, and apparently the answer is Tammy. Tammy looks at you as you approach, and just to turn off her ear speak. Oh, Luna, she says, pushing her bangs away off her face, the sweaty-haired smile. She clearly has been at this for a while. I've just been getting some cleaning done. Nothing shiny room to take your mind off things, right? She grimaces and then giggles to remember herself and covers up. She force. Something wrong? What? No, 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 of course not. Gosh, it's so nice to ask. And as she assures you, shops on the chin, gives you a brief squeeze. Fixed him with a look and her smile falters. I mean, it's nothing. I just overheard something I probably shouldn't have. She says, looking down the ground. When I was getting something from the pantry, I overheard some of the adults in the kitchen talking about how the triplet stocks from last harvest had some good mold on them. They had to throw almost all of them. If we ever run out of food, well... Just wish I didn't hear such bad things. Why can't things just be good and nice and all scary all the time? The grown-ups have things under control. Tammy nods ruptuously. Yes, there's nothing wrong I can do about it anyways. I'm not as smart as Tange or as strong as Moan. It's okay because I'm really good at cooking and cleaning, taking care of the babies, and doing all the other things Colin needs to keep running. I just want things to be nice and normal. Tammy blurts out. I wish people knew that they can hear them talking about scary things. Tammy sniffles and gives you a brave smile. Thanks for listening, Lunas. I'm gonna go back to cleaning now, okay? You leave Tammy in the common area and continue to avoid thinking about it through stress cleaning. Oh, I got nothing to talk to you about, but I do have a thing to give to you as well. Found crystal. Oh, and you do have a thing to talk about too. Mars is watching a vid from Earth on her holopad. She gestures you over and you sync your holopad with hers. The audio track is coming through your speak. Mars knows every word. Besides you, she recites the dialogue perfectly with the actors. Since the day we met, I devote my life to finding you. I searched every train station, every coffee shop, every museum, every park for you. My every waking was thought only of you. Her voice goes higher. And I dreamed of you, she says. Every night my heart called for yours in the dark. I never hoped to dream I would find you again. I'm here now, she says, playing the first part again. I'm here. I'm never leaving your side again. Mars drags her hand down her face, and the couple in the vid kiss passionately. Ugh, she explains. I've seen this vid 100 times, and the end always makes me want to yards. They meet on a train once and spend forever looking for each other. Like, move on. It's not like living here where there's only 100 people to pick up. You're in a huge city. Go find anyone else. Why do you keep watching it? Marsh sighs are exasperated. I've already seen everything else worth watching. Before you can protest, she puts a hand. Okay, fine, I do like the city parts. Like, it isn't post-real to imagine cities so big you can get lost in them. So many people that you could meet and someone you never see in your life again. Sometimes I think I should have been born back on Earth and not in this dumb spaceship. She mock punches the hull of the ship behind her. All those cities and people, all the stuff you can do, watching new vids, going to concert, only the culture here is grown in a lab. The shopping, they have so much stuff on Earth. Anything you could dream, not just the rubbish on our old nano printers can make. I'm so bored of everything I can make. Speaking of shopping, do you want to trade some kudos for Monroe jackets? My dad says I can't print any more stuff till I get rid of something. Oh man, that's actually good. And say 50 kudos outside? No, it looks better on you. It does, doesn't it? It was made for me. Let's see here. Well, obviously I can't do anything right now. Ugh. Your dad brightens up when he sees you. Why isn't my favorite goose baby? I'm glad you're not. Help him with the animals. Yeah, that's what the heart wants. What the heart wants, I guess. Yeah. Well, that's everything, which I am going to go rest. I'm going to go rest on the tower. Relax on the walls. You relax on the walls again this month. Compared to the hustle and bustle of the column, pretty boring. Yeah, so I'm slowly trying to remove how many of the lower costing cards I have, because it's... But I think for now, I'm actually going to save here. So, overwrite, and head to the main menu. And with that, I hope you guys have a good day, night, week, month of your lives, and may the stars forever guide your path, forever it might lead you into the future. Goodbye, everybody.